Hi, there are a number of strategies that will help you increase your scores on the Math SAT. This is my strategy 1, using the answers. So the biggest difference between the SATs and a regular test is that most of the questions have possible answers. So we're going to take a look at how we can use those answers to our benefit. I've picked out 4 problems here from the official practice SATs put out by College Board. So we're going to use these to demonstrate the strategy. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at this first problem here. If a equals 2, what's the solution instead of the equation above? So first of all, let's put 2 right in here, right? Because a is 2, so that's just 2. Now take a look at the answers. We just have 3 as an answer, 6 as an answer, and then possibly 2. So really all we have to do is check 3 and 6, possibly 2. So let's take a look. The square root of x minus 2 equals x minus 4. So let's put in 3. So the square root of 3 minus 2, does that equal 3 minus 4? The square root of 1 equals negative 1. And nope, that doesn't work. So that answer's out, and that answer's out. So now we just have to check 6 or 2. Let's check 2. So now square root of 2 minus 2, does that equal 2 minus 4? This is 0, this is negative 2, so that one doesn't work either. And we're just left with 6 as the answer, for D is the answer. Now on this one, just for this one, let me show you, if you didn't use the answers and plug them in, let me show you what would be involved here. So first we would plug in the 2 into the equation. And we'd get the square root of x minus 2 equals x minus 4. Then we would have to square both sides. You get x minus 2 equals x squared minus 8x plus 16, if you remember how to do out perfect squares. Then we would have to add 2 to both sides and get x equals x squared minus 8x plus 18. Then we'd have to subtract x from both sides. 0 equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. Then we would have to factor it. What are 2 numbers that multiply to 18 and add up to 9? So we'd have to do 6 and 3. Then we'd have to set each one of these equal to 0 and get x equals 3 or 6 as our answer. But then, if you square both sides of the equation, sometimes you can introduce extraneous roots. So if you were solving this problem this way, you would still have to plug in 3 and 6 anyways to check both of those, because one of them might be extraneous. And as it turns out, 3 actually is an extraneous root. If we check it like we did up here, 3 ends up being an extraneous root, and then we have 6 as our only answer. So all of this we would have had to gone through, and instead, just by using the answers, we got it much quicker, and we're much more convinced that that's our answer. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. All right, so last week Raul worked 11 more hours than Angelica. They worked a combined total of 59 hours. How much did Angelica work? So again, we can use these answers. If this is what Angelica worked here, then let's see what Raul worked. So if Angelica worked 24, Raul worked 11 more, that's going to be 35. What do they add up to? 59. Oh, look, we got lucky right on the first one. And that works, and A is our answer. But even if that didn't work, if we had to go down a couple more and figure out where they equal 59, it's much easier than setting up the whole equation and solving the equation. Take a look at the third one. A website charges a business a one-time setup of $350 plus an unknown amount of dollars for 12 months. The total is 1,010. So again, using the answers, this is our value for D. Okay, so 12 times D, right? 12 times 25 is going to be 300, plus the 350 setup fee equals 650. That's not 1,010. And you could go down and do B, C, and D, but I'm going to take a look and go, we're way off from 1,010, so I'm going to skip down. Rather than doing ones in between, I'm going to go right to this, and if I overshoot it and come back, that's fine too. So let's do 55 times 12 gets us 660. Add that 350 initial fee, and we do in fact get our 1,010, which is the right amount. So D ends up being our final answer there. All right, and the last problem, similar to the first problem, we've got square roots. We only have a couple things we've got to check, because -1 shows up here, here, and here, and 5 shows up here, here, and here. So we really have to check -1 and 5. If both of those work, we might have to check 0, but let's go ahead and put that in. So let's start with -1. Let's plug that one in, see if it works. So the square root of 2x plus 6 plus 4 equals x plus 3. And we're putting in -1, so the square root of 2 times -1 plus 6 plus 4 equals x plus 3. Now I'm writing these all out, but some of them you might be able to actually do in your head. Put them in and do it in your head and see if it's right or not, but I'm just working it out here for you. So -2 plus 6, that's going to be 4, plus 4 equals -1 plus 3. Square root of 4 is 2, 2 plus 4, and that does not equal 2. So -1 doesn't work. So -1 doesn't work there, doesn't work there, and doesn't work there. So the only answer we're left with on this one is B. You can go back and plug 5 in and see if it works, but since -1 doesn't work and it's in all of the other answers, then B is going to be our answer. Thanks for watching, and if you have an SAT coming up, good luck. I'm going to continue to add SAT material, so if you'd like to subscribe right up here, you can get notification of when new material comes out, and I've got some more stuff for you to watch right here. Thanks again for watching, and please come back soon.